welcome to a new video. In this video I am going to Ausagante Lake, and it contains 7 lakes, and you can do it all in one day since it's very near. And we will start off at our breakfast point, and then we will hike up to the first lake. Then we take some pictures and I will take some shots for my videos. Then we will continue to the other 6. This tour is quite new since it's only known for 1 year that tour agencies are operating this tour, and it's an alternative tour for the Humantay Lakes because the Humantay Lake is very famous for tourists, and you have to drive a long way to Humantay Lake. It's approximately 80 kilometers, and for the Ausagante Lake the drive is much shorter, and we only drove for 3 hours. We can already see 7 lakes, so I'm very curious. Hike will be in total 4.5 hours. Then we go back to the lunch spot. After the lunch we will get to the hot spring, and it will be 36 degrees, so I'm really looking forward to it because it's freezing cold right now. Enjoy watching! Ausangate is a mountain of the Vilcanota mountain range in the Andes of Peru. With an elevation of 6,384 meters, it is situated around 100 kilometers southeast of Cusco, Peru. The mountain has significance in Incan mythology. Every year, the Geology Quechua for Star Snow Festival, which attracts thousands of Quechua pilgrims, is celebrated about 20 kilometers north of the Ausangate at the mountain Picchu. It takes place 1 week before the Corpus Christi feast. The region is inhabited by Jama and Alpaca herding communities and constitutes one of the few remaining pastoralist societies in the whole world. High mountain trails are used by these herders to trade with agricultural communities at lower elevations. Currently, one of these trails, the Road of the Upper Ausangate, is one of the most renowned treks in Peru. The area has 4 major geological features: the Enya uplift formed by granite, the hanging glaciers and glacial erosional valleys, the Permian formation with its singular colors red, ochre and turquoise, and the Cretaceous limestone forests. We have now arrived at the second lagoon, and look how clear this water is. It is absolutely lovely, and it was just 1 minute walk to the second one. We have now arrived at lake number 3. It is called Orongo, right?
Otorongo.
Otorongo. The name is from the Quechua language, and it stands for the puma. 7 Lakes of Ausangate is an unforgettable day trip from Cusco. On this trip, you will visit 7 lakes with different beautiful colors like pink, green, turquoise, and bright blue, in addition to spectacular mountain parts of the Vilcanota range, such as Ausagante and Ayancate. The pickup time of Machu Picchu Expeditions starts from 4 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. to direct us in the direction of Urco, bordering the Vilcanota River to reach our destination, that will be the community of Pachanta. The community of Pachanta is located on the slopes of the snowy Ausangate at 4,200 meters above sea level. Its inhabitants, who are dedicated to the raising of alpacas and the cultivation of native tubers, are all expert weavers. With the fiber of the alpaca, they make their clothing and use their meat as a source of protein. Native potatoes, fresh or traditionally converted into tuna and moraya, provide the carbohydrates they need to fight against the cold and physical exertion. It takes approximately 1.5 hours to visit the first lagoon. After that, we will continue this fascinating adventure, visiting other lagoons perched in the middle of the Incan mountain range. Surrounded by wonderful fauna and vegetation, it will be a route of 14 kilometers in total. Hola, señor. Bien, ¿y tú? Ya. ¿Tú es encantar trabajar? Muchas personas, ¿oh? Sí, sí. Laguna es muy bonita. Sí, sí. Tú es muy bonito. Horse? Horse. Caballo. Sí. Ok. Así, muy bien. Ok. Chao. Chao. We are now having our lunch, starting with some soup, and it calls salmona soup. Main dish is spaghetti with tomatoes and chicken. Hazing, but we are going to swim outdoors. It's really hot inside, and I really needed this. And it's really funny. I never swim outdoors. Well, it's hazing. It's really always temperature difference. Oh, man, I love this. I really love this hot spring, and it is just really great in the winter time. And I'm really glad because the Ausagante Lake, they don't have many tourists, which means we have the pool all by ourselves. because when I was at Salar de Uyuni, there were so many people and it was just crowded, and here it is really chill, and I like the whole day trip because there are not so many tourists, so you don't have to be afraid that someone is messing up your photos or anything. And yeah, it is pretty cool because we saw 7 lagoons, and you can only see one at Humantay Lake. And if I would have to compare this with Humantay Lake, I will definitely go for this tour. But if you have the time and you can go on both of them, then you should do both. But for me, I really love this tour, and of course Humantay Lake is different, but when comparing, this will definitely win.
Hello, my name is Eduardo. I am a mountain guide, and we are here in Pachanta village, and behind of us is the sacred mountain of the Cusco, Apu Ausangate. So we did it today, a trekking of 5 hours, 12 kilometers.
Yes,
no?
we did it.
We surrounded the base of that mountain. The more nice that we can see over there about the mountain is the lakes, no? The 7 lakes. And the more interesting about the lakes is because make in the city of Cusco make the more longer river, no?
Yeah.
Because all that we have here is Vilcanota mountain range, no? And over there, no, behind of us, born that river that pass all the valleys of Cusco, in Cusco.
Yeah.
The same river that you can see in Secret Valley,
Yes.
Urubamba, Pisac, Machu Picchu inclusive. And the 80% of that water is born here in this mountain range. And the other
So it's very important.
It's very important because
For
the
whole Peru.
the Incas in the Inca mythology considered that river very sacred. For that reason, them call them Vilcamayu.
Yeah.
Vilcamayu means sacred water, no? And the Incas, like other cultures in the past, think like is here down is up in the universe,
Yeah.
and like is up is here. No?
Yeah.
It's like a mirror, and that river is a representation of the Milky Way. No, for that reason,
Very beautiful.
yeah,
Yes.
when we camp, when we spend at the nights over there in the mountains, we can see millions of stars, and
That's very beautiful.
without the Milky Way.
Yeah, wow.
No.
Yes.
So the Incas say that all that energy, that water, is the male energy that gives the fertility to the Pachamama.
Yeah.
The Pachamama is the Mother Earth. No?
Yeah.
So every being alive needs that duality, the male and the female part. So it's natural law. So that's from the start of beginning.
Yes.
No? The men always feel interested about climb mountains or go to touch the mountains. No?
It brings luck, or for Pachamama?
No, because always the men try to give them a means to something that feel, no?
Oh yes.
That's the feel,
Okay.
the same that we feel when we watching the mountains, no?
Yeah.
Because mountains like this one, have a very powerful attraction, no?
Very beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe on my channel if you haven't yet. And see you next time. Bye bye.
And thank you for watching this video.
Thank you.
Ciao, adios.